Now you know my time is really pressed. Now just to accomplish and achieve that goal, I ain't got time for it. I ain't got for the additionals and the extras. You know, all the extra stuff that's going on out there in the world. I ain't concerned about it. When you put your time towards stuff that doesn't play zero part into your evolution, you really realize that, damn, like, this ain't got nothing to do with me. This ain't helping me. This ain't benefiting me. I'm really just giving away free time like I ain't got no life. Like I ain't got no self-control, like I ain't got no direction or something. I'm just lingering, hanging around. I feel stupid. I don't even watch TV no more. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I stopped watching TV. And when I am on the internet, and when I am looking at, you get what I'm saying? I'm doing research. Don't be shy, let's take a ride. What's up, YouTube world? You're now tuned into Scenario the Illustrator. And the topic I'll be touching on today is how easily you can be distracted and lose time. Yes, you heard it. How easily you can be distracted and lose time. Well, Scenario, what do you mean by that? Well, boom, let's dive off into it. When you got a combination of things that you're trying to check off your bucket list, right? You got all these responsibilities. You got all these things that you personally want to tackle, or you want to personally take care of and get it knocked out, and it just basically having goals in general. One thing I recently learned is that, you know, when people see that you taking care of your business and they see you locked in on something that you chasing and you pursuing, and it seems like when you go ghost, people start to bug you. It's weird. It's like when you wanted the attention and when you wanted to be around and when you wanted to actively be involved in a lot of situations, people act like they didn't want to even be bothered. That's the most weirdest, funniest thing that ever happened to me in my life. Like, you know, like, I'm taking up too much time and too much space. But the minute you pull back, right? The minute you pull back, the minute you mind your business, the minute you go take care of something that got your attention, like tackling goals and you got things you got to do, all of a sudden everybody want to be around because your presence is missing. All of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, what happened to so-and-so and what you got going on, you know, pull up. Or I'ma pull up. What you got going, man? I got the drink, I got the weed, I got the extras, I got this, that, and the third, whatever the case may be. And you know, all of the things to realistically put you in a circumstance where you can lose time. You can lose time. You can put yourself in a situation where you like, damn, ain't enough time in the day. Ain't enough time in the day. At the end of the day, you know, how I look at it is that, damn, I got all these things I got to take care of. You know, one of the things that I got to take care of is clearly what you guys can see is, you know, record myself and edit video editing and, you know, doing this YouTube. And, you know, now my time is really cut short because now, just in case y'all haven't heard, you know, YouTube then bumped up the watch hours from 4,000 watch hours to 8,000 watch hours. So, you know, now my time is really pressed. Now, you know, my time is really pressed. Now, just to accomplish and achieve that goal, I ain't got time for it. I ain't got for the additionals and the extras. You know, all the extra stuff that's going on out there in the world. I ain't concerned about it. When you put your time towards stuff that doesn't play zero part into your evolution, you really realize that, damn, like, this ain't got nothing to do with me. This ain't helping me. This ain't benefiting me. I'm really just giving away free time like I ain't got no life. Like I ain't got no self-control, like I ain't got no direction or something. I'm just lingering, hanging around. I feel stupid. I don't even watch TV no more. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I stopped watching TV. And when I am on the internet, and when I am looking at, you get what I'm saying? I'm doing research. I'm doing research on what I'm doing. I'm doing research on taking care of what I need to take care of. Anytime that I'm like really tapped into what I want to do in the direction I'm going, all the stuff that I'm tapped into is doing a whole bunch of research. You know, that's what I'm doing. I no longer watch TV like that. In the music, for the music side, on my end, for the music, you know, I only listen to myself. Occasionally, I listen to artists that, you get what I'm saying, that's out and they doing their thing. Occasionally, you know, I'm not a hater or nothing like that. You get what I'm saying? But you know, I'm so locked into what I'm doing and what I'm tapped into, to the point where I realize, you know, when you have a purpose, what your purpose is, when you have a purpose and you taking care of what you need to take care of for yourself. You know, these are the things this is the direction I choose to go. These are the things that make me happy. You get what I'm saying? So I understand how if a person gives their time up without really thinking into what they doing and how they doing it, this, that, and the third, like, how can you do something like that? Like, you get what I'm saying? You ain't got no real, you know, a mission in life for yourself. You know, and I'm not saying everybody's on the same path that I'm on, but, you know, I realized by me being on the path that I'm on, I realize how important it is. My time is very precious. You know, if I'm sharing my time with a woman, if I'm sharing my time with a lady, you get what I'm saying? Of course, I'm gonna put my time to the side for her, so we can accommodate each other, and we can love on each other, and, you know, this, that, cross my T's and dot our I's, you know, of course, you know. But after that's out the way, it's back to the usual routine, business as usual. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, so, you know, you in life, as you get older, and the things that you take care of from a responsibility perspective, you realize that a lot of stuff that you get yourself involved in out here in this world, you get what I'm saying, can really distract you and take that time away from you. That time is precious. Time is everything. And I'm gonna really preach this a lot through a lot of my videos my upcoming videos that I'm gonna release. Time is everything. Time. Because that's the one thing we cannot get back. Time. Real talk. You can't get back time. You got to be out here really being strategic about how you go about spreading yourself out here in this world. You know, I know a lot of people out here haven't found themselves. Hopefully you can find this video and really, like, you know what? Let me tap into what he's talking about. Let me see what he's talking about. Like, what am I doing? You know, all it takes is somebody just to get snapped out of the circumstance that they in. You get what I'm saying? All it takes is somebody to get reminded, like, you know what? He right. You know, let me utilize my time more better, because, you know, it's multiple ways out here to get some bread. There's multiple ways. Like, a lot of people, they feel like, I came in contact with a lot of people out here where they was like, you know, it's not enough. They work. Of course, the 9 to 5 takes a lot of effort and time away from, and energy away from you. Your jobs get the best hours out the day, but at the end of the day, you know, if you really want to live a more comfortable, better lifestyle and prepare yourself for the future, man, you're gonna have to go through that dog fight just to get to that point. You're gonna have to go through that dog fight to get to that point. You don't want to do it at the last minute when you start going through health problems and when shit start happening in your family and issues and whatever the case may be, and you look at the circumstance like, oh, hold up. You know, the money, the funds ain't there. Usually that's how it goes for a lot of people out here. Usually that's exactly how it goes for a lot of people that's out here. A lot of people wait till, you know, the last minute that something fucked up happened, and they got to, you know, people get to scrambling. You know, I have a lot of people reaching out to me, you know, a lot of females reaching out to me. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, I get it. You know, yeah, you cute, you this, that, and the third and everything. But I know I don't chase. I'm not a, you know, I grew out of my lustful ways. So, you know, it's not appealing to me to be chasing behind women all day long and trying to get between. You get what I'm saying? Of course, every man wants that, but that's not my priority. You get what I'm saying? That's not my priority. That's not my go-to. Because I know for a fact a woman can easily distract you. A man can easily distract you too. If you living and you exist out here in this world and you ain't got no purpose, out here, you can easily get led astray. Easily. You can easily get led astray. You gotta understand that your time is precious. And if you decide to share your time with somebody, share your time with that special one, and y'all both can have a sit down and come to an understanding. Like, this is the type of time we on. This is what we doing. You know, map out a schedule. You know, and shit. You know, from a man perspective, you know, me dealing with a woman, you get what I'm saying? She gonna understand. She gonna understand. She gonna get. You know, the pursuit and the mission. She gonna understand. I'm busy. You get what I'm saying? I got things I gotta take care of. I can't be on the phone chopping up with you all day long. And if I do, you know, texting this and that, you know, as a man, I'm a lead. I'm like, we gonna have to split this time in half. You know, when we link, we gonna link. You get what I'm saying? And we gonna spend time with each other, you know? But at the end of the day, you know, a busy man is when a man's busy, man, he busy. A busy woman, I would respect a woman if she's busy. If she always busy, then as long as she gonna go out her way when I need her to go out her way, you know, I'm not trying to tie you up because I know that you got a busy schedule. I know you got a busy schedule. I know you got things you gotta take care of to keep things to stay afloat. I understand all of that. I don't want to get in the way of that. You know, two heads are better than one. If you got something pursuing, man, by all means, let me get out the way. You get what I'm saying? Long as we show each other that attention and that time, then that's cool. Long as we have come to an understanding. And the same thing for me as a man. You know, I got things I gotta do. You know, once we get over that hurdle, then you know, then we can live a little bit more comfortably. You know, but in the meantime, you know, unfortunately in life, you know, people have run into obstacles out here. When you run into these obstacles out here in this world, you know, sometimes you get sat down. Everybody ain't gonna be moving at the same pace. People get sat down out here in life because they was giving their time away for free. You was around so-and-so when you shouldn't have been around so-and-so. Your ass wind up getting caught up. And then, you know, then sometimes you get sat down, wind up going to jail. Then get out of jail, you gotta play catch up. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Facts. Shit happens in life. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, you gotta find you the right one that understand where you coming from. You gotta find the right one that understand where you coming from. You gotta find the right one where you get what I'm saying. Okay, you on the rise. You got things you gotta take care of. You got things and I respect that, you know, and handle your business. Do what you got to do, whatever you got to do to get to reach the goal and take care of whatever you need to take care of. You know, a lot of these conversations is not being discussed, and I'm keeping it a buck. I'm keeping it 100. A lot of these conversations is not being brought to the forefront. That's why there's a lot of miscommunication. A lot of dudes go through these types of situations, and they be bashful and shy, not afraid to express themselves. Afraid to express themselves. A lot of dudes don't even know how to break it down the way they need to break it down. Some women is the same way too. They don't know how to break it down the way they need to break it down. But you gotta be the one to find the words. You gotta be the one to find the words. You gotta be the one to know how to find the words so the person or whoever you interacting with, they can understand. And you know, the communication skills out here in today's society is terrible. It's terrible. Not for me. Not for me. I know exactly what you get what I'm saying. What I'm talking about, what's coming from my heart, and what's off the top of my head. I know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, whoever I aim this philosophy towards, they gonna get it in detail. They're gonna get it in detail. They're gonna understand exactly what I'm talking about. But you know, out here in this world, you gotta understand that, you know, when you distracted, you will lose time. When you distracted, it's easy for you to lose time from being distracted. Anything can be a distraction. Alcohol, drugs, weed, women, men, certain foods, material, just a bunch of stuff that really ain't gonna do nothing. You just temporarily entertaining yourself. That shit wears off, trust me. Been there, done that. But this is your boy, Scenario the Illustrator. Remember, at all times, keep your head on the swivel, stay blessed, and stay 10 toes down. Till the next time, peace.